The dropping of a ringer. Get it down. Ball up. Good play from Simpala. Now it's stolen away. Long up. Floated in. Kept in play. That's beautiful football now. Mutumba trying to lay that ball away to Kawesi. Big cross from Kawesi, really. Ball just easily goes away for the goal kick, and it's going to be another goal kick here for BUL. Well, the pressure's actually been on the side of BUL, really, when you actually look at how the two teams are playing. And of course, that is Sam Timbe, the coach of Police.
Yeah, whenever he travels out of Uganda to go take charge of other teams like Sofapaka, when he comes back, it's always Police FC, respected by the forces. And Angelo Loñez every time has to become his assistant.
Surprisingly. Ball goes outside for the throw in here to BUL. And it will be brought in quickly by Waruria. But of course, the pressure's on the Police side now to defend. Derek trying to lay that ball inside. That's very good play there by Puni. Sibira. Change of the wing, looking for Nkolo. Straight away to the goalkeeper, Chisembo. I think this is the first time that Chisembo has actually handled that ball.
Well, Police are attacking more than BUL FC, and you can see they're using the long crosses across midfield, using the wings, Benochen operating, and Mutumba Osman apparently not getting their target when it comes to the front bit of it. For BUL FC, they have said this game slowly and probably studying their opponent's tactics, because you realize they are getting it slowly by slowly to try to get it. That is James Kasivante with the pull of the shot, and Police will go for a free kick.
Free kick for Police, and now it's actually swung in very long. Set it away, but straight to the safety hands there of Oringa Franco. You can actually see Oringa Franco now brings in the attitude game to the game here. He puts his game face on here, that is Oringa. You can see that. He's one guy that does not have the naughtiness over.
Yeah, one memorable incident when he was with Vipers and the referee officiated not in his favor, he decided to attack. But of course, suspensions ended, and you think he grows with time and should avoid such mistakes.
Sibira, good cross ball inside. This is a chance here for Portus. Oh, hits the woodwork. Ball hits the woodwork there from Kasibante James. It should have been 1-0, but Kasibante, well, that is very disappointing.
So quickly, they were so fast. Apparently, that is the you can say highest pace at which they've played in the first 4 minutes. A ball coming in from the right wing, just on target. It meets the accelerating James Kasibante on his right, because he uses the left foot. He's left-footed and just misses the target by Awishka because he's denied by the pole.
Well, he will live to remember that. Oh dear. But the game continues. Waluria. Oh, that's beautiful play from Derek Waluria. Keeps the ball on play. It's Puni. Very long ball. Here comes Kasibante. Keeps the ball on play. And yet again, there is nobody to actually strike that ball home. I love the way BUL has actually taken this game to the opposition, really. They're really giving the Police a run for their money. Chisembo. Well, takes his time here, Chisembo. Long ball from Chisembo. Fleekon. Ball goes away to Kawoya. Trying to lay that ball in very quickly. And now it's stolen away. That's perfect football here from the BUL side, but they just give away. 4-3-3 formation is what they're using here tonight. Kawesi. Semfuka. Good play from Sentamu. Now here comes Mutumba. Trying to go very, very long here. Can they keep the ball on play? Oops. Unfortunately, Benochen just cannot keep that ball on play. The ball just easily goes away for the throw in here to BUL. Still very much open. Just only 6 minutes of the game played, and I have to admit that it's a very good flowing game.
Well, missing some of his colleagues, he had Umaru Kasumba to give the balls to last season. This season, doing so well because he's one of their best players. But for Derek Waruria, former Villa, former URA, former Vipers, this time around goes in for the long throws. Every time he goes for throws, it's always in the midfield. Ball stolen and Police attack from midfield.
Well, still keeping the ball on play. Police looking for Benochen. Very passive footballer. Derek Waluria needs to actually watch his defending here. Oh, that's excellent work from Derek Waluria. And again, retrieved by Ochen, but the referee doesn't want a free kick. can actually hear the sounds of the rain now. Well, somebody's pants almost went off.
And the game got so interesting, of course, that's why the referee had to call that for a challenge. But it got so interesting, and that shows the intensity in the game.
Ringer sends that ball in, floated back in by Puni. Currently, when you look at the way they're playing the game, they're trying to look for Kasibante here. But now, Police on the attack. Very good defensive work there by Mukisa. Sentamo sends that ball up front, looking for Kawesi. Good shot. Ball just easily goes away for the goal kick here to BUL FC. But of course, very good moving there from Mutumba Usman. Takes a look at the sky because there's a possibility of it actually raining now. That's poor play, very, very poor play. Ball just goes away for a throw-in.
Yeah, you realize Police FC has neglected the midfield. The likes of Rahmat Semfukas, former Proline, and Mubiru Yassin, I realize have been every time Police gets the ball, it's either Mutumba or Benochen, something that could be very tactical for them, and probably it is deployed by some team to avoid the midfield, because apparently with Hashim Sempala commanding and Buni, every time you take it to the midfield, the BUL fans are coming in number, and like you say, the drums have started.
Yeah, the drums are currently on, but believe me, they will disappear when it begins to rain. That's one thing that is very clear. Well, it seems the rainy season is now among us in Kampala. It's been very hot a couple of days here, but that's very good play from another chance for Kasibante, looking to strike. And very, very good defensive work there by Sentamu. Puts his leg on the way. Now the drums have gone low, but that was good skills here from Kasibante. Tried to combine very well with Puni. And you can say he over-delayed, but look at that for a defense. Sentamu Joseph throws his body online. Kasibante keeps. It's cleared away by Kayondo. Now at the midfield level, Beno Chen here for Police. Now trying to take on two players, including the captain Sempala, but Beno Chen does very well. And Sempala trying to retrieve, and he actually retrieves that ball very, very perfectly. Sempala. It's a cutting ball that could actually go out for the throw. It's going to be a throw-in coming up here for Police. And Sempala Hashim has actually performed very well today. Another throw-in. Two balls on the pitch, surprisingly, and you don't exactly which ball you have to go for, but just for the nearest, that's a good shot. But of course, Oringa shall keep that ball for himself. That's good play, very, very good play there. Kasibante, long ball up front. Flick is not very bad from Wakalaita. Silon, now dropped it away by Sentimu. Throw in here for Police. You can actually see the kind of energy that this young lad in the names of Kasibante has actually brought into this game.
Kasibante is a player who moves with Coach Isabide wherever he goes. Apparently he's now a Vida player and just on loan. BUL FC lack prolific scorers because their top scorer also a player who was on loan from Vida by names of Mike Indera, reported back to Vida with 3 goals. So that means that it leaves their current top scorer with only 2 goals. That means that their scoring rate has reduced, and it's one reason as to why probably they are being rated in the last bottom half of the table, and just 7 points of relegation as something they should fight by trying to win games at home. Just won 1 in the last 4 in Kachindu, something that is bad, and have managed to pick 2 you can't say wins away on the road, so they should balance and try to get something from this game.
Terry Koluria sending that ball in very long. Send it away. It's Buni. Now to Kasibante, try to lay that ball inside. But the chances are still going through, but defended very gallantly by Chamba de Sadat. Senfuka. Oh, that's extremely very good football there from Senyonjo Peter. Been playing very, very well. Open ball, Terry Koluria up against Beno Chen. Oh, that's good play from Beno Chen to the byline. He crosses nice. And defended very, very well there, believe me. But that was some good play from Benochen, extremely good play from Ochen. He actually did utilize the blind side of Derek Waluria to actually get the ball.
Yeah, he knew that his weakness was probably when you try to use space and beat him, you will. The cross was fantastic, and only there was all good defending. But Senyonjo was right waiting at the goal mouth, and you can say defender did so well to deny, of course, that cross from its destination. Otherwise, Police and Bull FC are both showing that this could be an end-to-end game.
Well, throw in here for Bull. And the goalkeeper, Chisembo Douglas, on your screen had no option but just to put that ball outside for the throw-in. And you can actually see him complain with his defenders there. Chambade Sadat. Throw-in. So waiting to see what comes from this. So a corner, waiting to see who will be able to swing this one. Kasibante goes long. That's a very bad corner, but it wasn't met in any way by anyone. Ball scores away for the goal kick here to Police. And Chisembo Douglas shall be the one to get this ball underway. Weather changing in Ginger right now. Chances of rain now climbing up minute after minute. It could be a foul, but the referee allows the game to continue. Long ball up by Mubidu. Here comes a chance for Police. Can they strike? It's back to Oringa. But very good try from Kawesi Hood, and Oringa read that ball so well.
But you can't say defending is suicidal for Bull FC. You realize that Kawesa got this ball. He was alone. Went on for the long strides through them. Something that you can't see because there are two of them. And if at all he had gotten chance to use strength on this, probably Olinga would have picked it from the back of the net. But that is sleeping at the back because you don't need to give someone who is physically well built and give him chance with the ball at that period.
Chisembo going long. I think it's not a very bad one. Here comes Senyonjo Peter. Trying to look for Mutuba Usman, but he's not available anyway. Long ball away. Uni trying to chest that ball in. Now what can this result to? Wakalaita looking for room and space. That's crossed the ball. Poorly cleared away. But when gotten away by the Police side. Semfuka Rahman. Now to Mutumba. Trying to lay that ball up. Easily controlled by Mukisa. And finally gotten away by Kayondo. Good skills there from Kayondo. Ball at the center. Kasivante. Yet again. Now to Buni. But finally it's cleared away. And there you go. Kawesi Hood is actually offside. The linesmen have actually been on spot on so far. A couple of games that have actually been very live. Derek. This was the chance that Kasivante tried very much to build and be offside. And the fans from Bull will always continue to party here. From the ball is cleared up. Derek. Goes out for the throw. Derek, good fray. Now front throw that ball up front. Derek Waluria. Oops. Well, nobody delayed with that, Derek Waluria, but possessed very well there by the defender Mukisa Jr. You can actually see that from his jersey 3. Calls himself Junior, but he's actually Mukisa Jr.
Was a late entry into the lineup because apparently they had opted to use a former Police player in Kayondo. Probably because of the threat against Police, they decided to change. And Mukisa has not so far featured so badly on the pitch after 16 minutes of play. Well, Bull FC.
Well, that's a supposed strike. Another chance there from Kawesi. Kawesi just currently gets himself in some very good territories, but just does not utilize those chances very openly, Kawesi.
As saying Bull FC don't, of course, you can say get the ball away from the danger zone, because look at Benochen trying his antics, and if only Senyonji had met that ball, you can see that police have threatening better shots on target than the home team Bull FC.
Derek Waluria trying to lay that ball up. That's good crossing. Fortunately, the cross does not reach. Well, this goes away for the goal kick. Well, still 0-0, 17 minutes of the game played. A lot to come by from today's game, and still have a lot to play for in today's game here between the two sides, BUL and Police. And of course, for the Police side, they're not standing very, very poorly on the table standings, you can say. Ranked number 8 on the table.
8, but they were third as half round closed. They were third and just a few points away from Vipers, who are second, and apparently Cases, who were leading. Same thing goes on now, though Vipers has dropped to fourth because of not playing a few games after, you can't say, representing Uganda in the Champions League. Police attack from the left wing, but what you can say is Police have deteriorated a lot. They have no single win towards the second round. We don't know if you can attribute this to the areas that were paid or just a poor run of form.
Derek Waluria trying to lay that ball inside, but it's stolen away. And again, possessed, looking for Peter, not available. And finally, that's going to be a foul here for BUL. Good play from Booney. He's actually been there in the midfield there for the BUL side, Booney. And you can actually see how he stretches and gets brought down. The free kick has been awarded just after 18 minutes. That's the, you can say, the battle of the forces there between Booney and another foul. And this time it's Kasibante was actually just been fouled. Actually, it's, Kasibante was been fouled.
And he feels the pain on the left leg, touches it, but has to stand up because of urgency. They really need to get this. There's so many players who can take that, including himself, because it's on his right, the leg he uses. So you can say he just has to slot this. Well, for Police, they are physically taller and in a better position, and they have a very good keeper who reads out set pieces.
Derek Waluria goes low to Kasibante, driving it through, but that goes away for the corner. That's good pressure there from Peter. Senyonjo Peter's actually done very well putting that ball out for the corner, but of course the idea between Kasibante and Derek Waluria was not very bad. Should go, that was actually a training ground tactic that resulted into that corner. It's corner for Derek Waluria, looking to swing this one in. It's a good swinger. But Peter Senyonjo of all people again defending. Another throw in. And currently that is the assistant coach of BUL.
Yeah, in the pre-match meeting, he did mention about, of course, pressure piling for him and Alexis Abide. They travel to teams together. They were at URI together, Victoria University, and now here. Unluckily for him, his colleague has been sent on compassionate leave in quotes, like they want to say. But for him, he was like the media's you can't say has shown a very bad picture between management and Alexis Abide, and called for, of course, you can't say some secrets to be kept by the players, but of course they're into this game, and all he said the importance is to try to win this game as they need the points so badly. Well,
Chamba de Sadat actually puts that ball out of the pitch. I don't know exactly whether that ball will come back. But it's a throw in, begun quickly by Kayondo. Very good defensive display here from Police. Kawesi loses out to Sempala. Waluria. Nkolo holding. Sempala. Waluria dropping that ball quickly in, but straight up to Chisembo Douglas. Been very calm with his goalkeeping skills today, Chisembo. Not in a hurry from what you can actually see right now. Junior. The ball from Junior Mukisa. Ball still on play. Now finally trying to bring that ball back on play. Now the chase is on. Kawesi Hood fouling. the referee does award a free kick here to the Bull side. The pressure is actually very much on. You just do not actually close your eye when you're playing this game, because if you do close your eye, anything can actually, well, pass you, most especially when you're a defender for either Police or Bull, because believe me, the pressure is on. Look at the fouls there. 5-2-1. Ringer. Long ball. The midfield level. Good play from Peter. Floated away perfectly by Mukisa Jr. Well, the flag goes up for the offside, and the referee does see that. So offside it is. Just as we spoke a little bit early, it has actually been Kawesi Hood who has been looking for the goals more oftenly than Senyonjo Peter. Looks like Senyonjo Peter is actually playing as more of the support striking role in today's game. Another throw in here for Bull.
Well, elsewhere at the Luzira Maroons playground, defending champions Vipers are visiting Maroons. Maroons enjoyed their second win of the league against Fell Forces. Simba, it was a Salim Chiega goal, but now they face Vipers and the game starts shortly in about 7 minutes. But here you can see tactics very tight. Both teams are not opening up so quickly. Police, they say, that has attacked more. Bull FC still standing solid and not giving this game away so quickly.
Long ball up, floated through. Trying to look from Kolo, but now it's cleared away. Unfortunately, Benochen just cannot keep that ball on play. It goes out for the throw-in. It's Derek Kwalulia. Now brought back behind. Good play from Booney. Yet again Booney trying to lay that ball in, but it's cleared away. Excellent defensive display here from the Police side. A very, very good display. Kayondo. Well, the drumming continues, but on a very, very small note, really. It's a long ball up, trying to look for Kawesi. And it again has actually been Kawoya Mike, standing very well with Mukisa Jr., the center of defense here for the Bull side. Kayondo, well, just easily puts the ball out for the throw. It's going to be another throw in here for Police. The drums, as usual. A lot of noise going in the center of the pitch here. Really, that's not a very good throw, but it's kept on play by Peter. Kasibante. Stolen up. Good play from Sempala. Stolen away again by Rubambula. Now the attack is imminent. That's a good run. It's Nkolo. Blazing Nkolo. Laying that ball away to Booney. Booney again. Tries to lay. Actually, it's not Booney. It's Wakalaita going down. And the referee not awarding the free kick there, but good, excellent play, really. Very, very fine movement there from the Bull side. When they get the ball, they actually move as a unit.
Yeah, what lacked was decision taking, because when he had the ball there, he had two colleagues, one on the right and one on the left. Of course, there was some, you can't say elbow, but a referee didn't take note of that. For Wakalaita Johnson, he has to improve on decision making, because he had chance to shoot before he was rounded up by the defenders, but took time. All they need is to try get back their winning touch at home, and that can come after apparently scoring that goal. Good skills from him, but apparently they went to waste because of his last touches when the ball was stolen away.
Well, 20 minutes remaining before we go for the break. It is still Bull 0, Police 0. Oringa. Junior Mukisa. Now to Simpala. So Simpala here, driving it low to Derek Kwaluria. Intercepted in the midfield. Good reading by Derek Kwaluria. Simpala loses. Now the attack is on, but Derek Kwaluria has actually been very busy in today's game, while handling that defense very, very gallantly. But let's wait and see what comes from here. Chambade Sadat puts the ball out for the throw-in. Good game reading there from Sadat Chambade. It's going to be thrown by Derek Kwaluria. Get that ball underway very quickly, Derek Waluria. Very calm game. Throw in by Derek. Split it away. Back to Beno Chen. Sepala. Kolo just could not receive that ball. Continues to fight for position, but gotten away by Beno Chen. It's Junior. Kawoya. Now Toringa, the goalkeeper. Kept to play to Beno Chen. Semfuka, very good play. But now it's stolen away by Sempala, repossessed by Sentemu. Well, at the moment the ball is actually not getting itself in the right area. It's being swung from one side to the other side. Here comes Johnson. Also just could not keep the ball on play. Throw here by Sentemu Joseph. Get away by Kasibante. It's kept in play. Now the attack is on. That's good movement again. Trying to open up the midfield here, this BUL side. Waluria going long. Good play from Lubambula. Defending very gallantly in this game here. Booney. Booney again. Going down in front of the referee. And surely we'll be getting a free kick for that. Booney. He's actually been there very, very gallantly. And look at him taking on two players and at the end of the day clipped. And just looks at the goal, referee. And the referee had no option but to award the free kick here to Booney. Good call from the referee. All of yards away. Free kick. Ball swung in. Chance for the header. It bounces loose. And a shot that is deflected away. But the pressure continues. Derek Waluria going long, straight to the goalkeeper. Well, that was a good shot from Derek Waluria.
Very good game reading from him. He realizes it's a rebound coming to him. He has all the space, a bit very far, shot on target, and Sembo Douglas saves the day. But look at what the shot leaves him. It was not, you can't say, with lots of strength. And you can say Douglas, I couldn't call this time wasting, but probably Douglas could have lost his footing when the shot came in. He was not standing on line, but apparently at the right position to get the ball. So for me, I may not call that serious and should be able to stand up any moment for the game to resume.
I don't know exactly why he's injured, but you know, it's football, anything can happen. You can pull a muscle. In the process of maybe easy stretching, you pull one. You can actually see now the medical team is actually being called in. The referee is actually calling the doctor. I thought the doctor should be knowing his job.
Probably the doctor could also be taking off a couple of seconds, but look at Hashim. He knows how urgent it is that they need the goal so badly. You can see with different instruments, some locally made, the BUL FC fans are trying to applaud their team. Coach in charge now, David Chiwankado, assistant Alexis Saville, who is missing on the bench but present on the pitch, talking to some of his players. Derek Waluria will come for water break, probably to refuel his tank, but all they need to go is get back. Olinga also joins the party, and all they need is, as the keeper is getting treatment, they also probably get some instructions from their coach to come and better their game.
Well, unfortunately for that is BUL, they do have Augustine and Sumba on the bench. And right now the medical team has actually come to sort out a few problems on Chisembo Douglas. And Douglas Chisembo actually receiving the magical spray right now on that leg that has been disturbing him. And of course, those are the few fans of BUL. Just a few, and these ones will continue to drum and entertain the rest as the dancing continues. The excitement continues here in Kachindu. Unfortunately, I've not seen the queen dancer really. They normally have a queen dancer.
Is it the queen dancer for BUL FC?